What's going on, everyone? AstralJerry here. I would like to talk today about near-death experiences. This is very popular. People are very curious about near-death experiences and how they relate to astral projection experiences. One thing I would like to touch on is the level of lucidity involved with a high-level lucid dream or an astral projection experience. Now, even when we have what we consider to be a high level of lucidity, there's still a certain sense of something missing there. We're never 100% with our conscious mind. Now, we can raise a lot of energy and we can do our best to try to overcome that. But most of the time, there's always just a little sense of something missing there. I believe that this is due to the splitting of energy involved, okay? Because a piece of your energy, known as the etheric expanded energy body, stays behind, okay? And the astral body goes out. Now, you need to bring forth your conscious mind, alright? So if you bring forth your conscious mind to your astral body, you still have to have a portion of that mind maintaining your bodily function, okay, and animating the physical body. Now, it goes into that restful, kind of a hibernation-like state. You know, your brain waves cycle down. You know, your breath gets lighter. Your heart rate slows down. There's not a lot going on, and it doesn't take a whole lot of energy, and most of the time the expanded energy body will stay there in charge, but it still has to perform that function of the animation of the physical body. So I believe this is wherein lies the problem with gaining total lucidity. So near-death experiences, they seem to be very similar to astral projection experiences. The only difference anyone would ever state would be, again, the level of lucidity. The intensity of the near-death experience is the only difference involved, okay? And that is because the portion of energy that would be left behind animating the physical body is not split, okay? Your energy is whole. I was watching, well, let's start off. I had my TV on, and it was on Ancient Aliens. And I laid down, right? And I started to see, and I thought for a second, am I opening my eyes? Because the vision would come to and close like I was blinking my eyes. And I realized completely, no, I'm asleep, okay? And I started to see, and I realized that I was seeing from my brow chakra. And I started to see the TV in my room and everything. And I used my awareness to spin my chakra, and it completely opened up the vision of my room and everything. Now, I left my body and had a little bit of experience, and I came back. And as soon as I woke up, I looked up, and I was watching Ancient Aliens. And there was a woman on there, and they did an illustration of the near-death experience that this lady had. And it was very kind of an eerie thing that everything that this lady had described and what they were showing on TV is basically what I had just experienced just then in an astral projection. So I was like, wow, you know, that definitely offered up some validity to what I experience and to astral projection experiences. You know, the lady had described the portal opening up, okay, the white light that people describe. She described that when she went in the thing, she was moving at a very fast speed, that there was one major color of the portal, and there was many different brilliant colors streaking through it. Now, I described this in an article on my website, and I'll put a link to the website below. But I described this in an article called Astral Projection Entrances. But anyways, it definitely seems to bring some validity to astral projection, you know? To me, this says this is what happens when we die, you know? There's no separate realm. You know, you definitely end up in what would be considered the real time zone, and from there, move on out into the dimensions. You know, that's a choice that you want to make. A lot of people hang on to this physical reality, you know, unfinished business or whatever, you know. Maybe they decide to continue their evolution. They move on to what would be considered the non-physical realities, where they take a little time and just plan out what it is that they want to do in their next life. What time period that they want to come back and experience. What would be best for each individual's personal evolutionary experience. But the resemblances are definitely identical, basically, you know, with a near-death and an astral projection experience. Again, the only difference seems to be the high level of lucidity associated with a near-death experience. So, if you guys have ever experienced a near-death experience, I would definitely like to hear about that. Please send me a message. Thank you.